Welcome to the Fox Valley Fantasy Football Show! I
don't really,
Episode 14. Season 7.
I don't really think you're sorry.
I am totally sorry.
After I brought you a present to a show you didn't even show up for.
What is this?
Didn't you watch last week's show?
I did. Are we?
She was in the show.
I know.
It was in the show.
Are we keeping this? Is this a new thing here?
Give me the box.
Oh, okay.
Well, Pointy has been kidnapped.
Oh, look at that.
And when you go to the Fleet Farm or Menards and you see a glow-in-the-dark unicorn, push the button. Now push it again. Push it. Push it. Ooh.
Oh,
push it again.
pretty.
Ooh. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Yeah! Hit it again. What are you doing? Oh. There's one where
there it is. I hit it again.
There's one where it's supposed to change colors all the time. What happened?
I was looking at who's in. Isaac's watching.
Wow.
All right.
Look at
For
that.
For tonight's quick question, Aaron, Pastor Daniel, the playoffs start tomorrow.
Yes.
How do the playoffs work? Because I have no idea. And you're still not sorry.
Don't even care because so here's where we're at.
Tony Stark eye roll.
Yeah, right. Here's what I'll say is here's how the playoffs are supposed to work. I will admit that in both of the ESPN leagues it looks a little funny right now. I'm going to go in and see if I can change this to what the
Just
typical
talk about
settings
the playoffs.
are.
Don't worry about the bottom feeders. We stink anyway.
The typical settings, but if you look at the playoffs, the top bracket looks funny too. So here's how it's supposed to go. The top two will get a bye in the first week, which is this week. The middle four will play, and then we carry on to the winners playing the winners.
Carry on my wayward
And then the
son.
losers play the losers, and the losers play the losers, and then the winners play the winners for the championship. So it'll be a 3-week playoff. Winner takes all at the end of it. That's how it's supposed to be. I'll make sure that that's how it happens. In the losers bracket, it's supposed to be
bottom feeders. You mean?
In the losers bracket, it's supposed to be we sit out the first week, which would be this week, play each other the following week, and then play for the championship and third and fourth of the losers bracket the following week. Again, I will check on that. This year is different. This year is different because we have 2 leagues. there will be a winner from each league, and there will be an award for each of those winners for both of the leagues. There will be an overall winner in the final week of the playoffs. The 2 winners of the 2 leagues, whoever scores
this trophy. It is the WC Area Royal Rangers 2007 Pinewood Derby fastest car.
That is not the trophy that they will get. But
7th place
in the final 2,
it's 9th place of 2005 is the trophy you're gonna win.
Yes, I can't even get through it.
There's so many great trophies. Ooh, 2008 first place Bible quiz winner.
There we go. You can't put it there. It's gonna block the microphone.
In the final week of the season, the 2 winners, whoever scores the most points, will be the overall winner. In the losers brackets, the lowest points
bottom feeders
of the 2 lowest games will be the overall loser and will get the fish. But
you do not want the fish in your house for a complete year. Trust me on that. You do not want it, and you certainly don't want it 2 years in a row.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I win it again this year, I'm going to be so ticked.
I love it. I hope you do.
So ticked.
I hope you do. You're in good position.
So ticked.
Okay.
Speaking of good positions, tell us about the Youth League playoffs.
So the Youth League works kind of how we explained the Men's League is supposed to work. So,
by the way, we've gotten comments that all we ever do is eat on the show, and you're just playing into that stereotype.
I'm hungry. So first and second seeds, I missed the garbage. First and second seeds get a bye this week. They don't have to play anyone. Third plays 6th, 4th plays 5th. The consolation bracket, so 7, 8, 9, and 10 in the Youth League do not play this week. Next week, the losers of the 2 in the playoffs will go and play
each other.
Correct.
No, they're on bye. They're on bye next week.
They go on bye.
Yeah, they go bye. And then
they play each other for 5th.
The bye play the winners.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So in the winners league, there's a bye, and then the 4 play. The winners play the byes.
Yep.
The losers sit out.
Yep.
The following week, the winners play the winners for the championship. The other ones play each other for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Yep. You got it.
It's so much easier just to look at the bracket and figure it out.
Unless you're in the AFC or NFC.
Don't look at the bracket in the men's leagues because
Speaking of brackets, let's go to the stud on the bus.
Hang on. Before we do that, there's a special video for tonight that Abby sent me. She said this is her.
What? Oh my, what is this?
Her Christmas gift to the show.
Oh.
So let's see what this is.
Hey Aaron, John, Daniel, this is Andy from the Fantasy Footballers.
What?
Took a look at your podcast, and you had your family write in and tell us what you guys were doing. And I just wanted to say it's pretty awesome. Wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas and appreciate your listenership and following the show. Wish you the best on your podcast and have a great Christmas season.
Oh my goodness!
This happened!
What is this?
The most amazing thing! Oh my goodness!
Oh my!
How did
John!
you do that?
They have seen the show.
We have arrived! Daniel, oh my goodness!
What season
I can't believe it!
What season?
Season 7. The Fantasy
7
Footballers
years!
have seen the show. Wow.
That is hilarious!
Hold on, slow down. We have to explain what just happened because it was the most surreal thing I've ever
Wow!
experienced. Here we go. This show is a tribute show to the Fantasy Footballers.
Right.
We rip off everything they do on their show, including the quick question.
Right.
And we love the footballers. We love the spitballers. Yes. We listen and watch all the time. They're the ones who inspired us to launch this show.
Yep.
And that was the original host of that show. He's an actual person who makes money in fantasy football saying hello to us. Awesome. I'm going to have to watch this a few thousand times.
I can't even believe that.
So first of all, hold on before we do anything else. Can we all say thank you to Abby?
Thank you, Abby.
That's fantastic.
That is amazing.
I'm going to clip this portion and send it to them in an email.
That is amazing.
I have no idea what just happened, and that was the biggest surprise
And thank you, Andy. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
My goodness,
Wow.
that was amazing.
You guys want to see it again?
I don't want to see it again.
That
because
was amazing.
I'm so emotional right now. I won't be able to
might not be
comprehend.
able to finish
I'm
the
gonna
show.
have to tonight when I get home by myself. Teresa's gonna be asleep. I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna just be like, "What is happening right now?" Because Andy Holloway said our names.
I'll send you guys the full
amazing.
video.
He sent
Not
a
the full
video to
though.
us.
I know. That is amazing.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
So
Wow. I mean, everything else we were going to do tonight, it doesn't even matter.
No,
That was unbelievable.
that's the show. It's over.
See you next time.
We
No.
Let's still do it.
Wow.
Wow.
We got to regroup after that. Holy cow. I can't even believe it.
All right.
Amazing. Holy cow. My goodness. The start of the week. Mr. Andy Holloway. No, how awesome is
First of
that?
all, he is the son of the week.
Okay, the stud this week is, I don't know that there could be any doubt about this. We don't like to give it to quarterbacks, but Josh Allen with 58.8 points. That is the single highest score I have ever seen in fantasy football in the 7 years that we've been doing it. Listen to this line, okay? Listen to this. 343 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. That's a great week, correct? Listen to this.
Hold on, you can't speak any further. Abby just texted all 3 of us the whole video so we can watch it whenever we want.
That's fantastic.
I can save it to my phone
That's awesome.
forever.
I love it. Now,
Sorry.
that passing was unbelievable, right?
Yep.
That would give you a good quarterback week. Listen to this. 10 rushes for 82 yards and 3 touchdowns. He had a good week for a quarterback and a good week for a running back. 58 points. Now, here's the other thing, though. Look at these honorable mentions. Jamar Chase with 46. Sam Darnold with 46. Puka Nacua, 43. Jordan Addison, 40. Zach Charbonnet, 39. And Justin Jefferson, 33. If you don't break 40 points, you didn't even have a chance this week. Unbelievable.
An important comment from the chat.
Okay.
Abby says the stud of the week is me.
Yes, the stud of the
Abby
week
is the stud
Abby.
of the week.
Yeah.
That's correct.
That's
we
exactly
give
right.
the stud of the week to Abby.
And Jen
Thank
said
you, Abby.
she's been keeping it a secret for 2 months.
That's amazing.
I cannot believe that.
I can't even believe. Yeah, that's amazing.
So she texted me earlier. She's like, "Hey, I have a super secret video to show for the show tonight." And I'm like, "Okay." And I was like, "Can I watch it?" And she was like, "No, you might know who it is." Like,
Wow.
she actually blacked out the first part so that I couldn't see whose face it was.
Man.
Now, I had to put it in here and make sure it worked. So I heard the first part, I realized who it was, and that was all I knew. I didn't know what the actual video was. So
That's
that was a surprise
amazing.
to me too when I
That's
put it in
hilarious.
here. That was super
Sorry,
cool.
guys. The whole
All right.
show is going to be about
Yeah.
that video in some
Yeah.
way, shape, or form. So,
All right, busted.
moving on.
Gotta take my pulse. I literally died from all the excitement.
I couldn't believe it
I
when I
have
saw
no
that.
reaction to the bus because
awesome.
I'm
I know.
literally no
My
longer with
goodness.
us.
So there were not many busts this week, but the ones that were there were
Yeah, I
bad.
felt the one.
They were bad. Me
Yeah.
too. Me too.
I gotta pull it here and
the
just stand
total-
here for a minute.
The full total bust of the week is Jaden Reed, 1 target and 0 catches.
I couldn't believe that when I saw it. He was 0 for 0
Yeah,
for
that's
0.
terrible.
I couldn't believe it either.
That's terrible.
On that Point Fest on Thursday
I
night
know.
against the
I know.
Lions,
Crazy.
he
I
got
know.
nothing.
Against the team that you should be able to throw against. but
Right.
Instead,
I still can't sit
Run
down yet. I'll
against
be back.
some honorable mentions. Tyler Lockett, also 0 points. Cole Kmet, 0 points. James Cook, 4.9. Amir Abdullah, 0.8. I don't know how much of a bust that is, but I think
Yeah, I
he's-
mean, did anybody expect him to
he's
do
the
anything?
RB1, I think.
I
I
guess,
almost
but-
picked him up thinking he might do something. I'm
Yeah,
glad
but then
I did.
you're like, but it's Amir Abdullah,
Yeah.
right? So,
And
yeah.
T. Higgins ruined in some weeks, I'm sure, 4.3 there. So
Yeah.
those are the
Yeah,
busts of
that's
this week.
Guys, I've got my meditation app here.
'Kay.
So if you just give me a few minutes.
Gotta bring your post down.
Goodness.
Go ahead.
I don't even. Oh, does it dong the bells? Okay, well. Anyway, moving on. This week, the big juggernaut. The big juggernaut. It is. Does it even matter?
It's not my name.
It's John. That is it. Does it even matter?
Check the app.
It doesn't. It's not anymore.
Well, I can't. That's
Bye,
what it is.
bye, bye.
It's does it even matter, PJ? Listen to this. 202.26 points. I don't know, honestly, how John's NFC team has done it this year because there are times where his team has looked wholly and completely mediocre. And then there are times like this where it goes off. So unbelievable.
Funny thing is, he puts up his highest score of the year on the week that it doesn't even matter.
Doesn't even matter. That's fantastic.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
You peaked too early.
That's right. You needed it for the playoffs.
There's a few comments I need to make at this time.
Okay.
Number one, you didn't even pick up the juggernaut.
I did. You did. At the very beginning, I shook it.
Busy
yeah, I know. You were meditating. Open your eyes.
I have to calm down. Okay. I can't take it. I really can't. I'm just so shocked. It's incredible. The second thing is, I have not been mediocre. I have been horrible in the AFC.
Correct.
In the NFC, I have been utterly dominant.
Yeah.
Proven by the fact
some of
that
your performance have been less than dominant. But yes, I agree that overall, it's what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to bring my mind back to reality.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
Speaking
of the week. Speaking of bringing back to reality.
Yeah.
Oof.
This one brought you back to reality, didn't it?
Sure did. In the NFC, it's the sun god. Mine, me, is me. I see. The funny thing is, I thought for sure going into Monday night I had 88 points. I don't think I had anyone playing Monday night.
Yeah.
How did I end up with 94?
Wow. I don't know. I don't know. Did you have an
94
overtime game that you didn't think was over and you got some points?
I don't think so. I have no idea. It was weird. Anyway, 94 points. I lost badly. To Dave, of all people.
Sure.
After I ran my mouth a little bit.
I know. Everybody noticed that too.
I know,
you gave him crap and then put up the caboose of the week.
In my defense, half my offense was on bye.
Yes.
So,
correct.
But, well. Again, it doesn't matter because I had the second seed locked in. So.
Yeah, didn't matter.
So, water bets for the week.
Water bets.
Hold on. I have to make an announcement.
Okay.
Dave and Jason are both vying for the fish. But there's some confusion. You don't win the fish by winning the bottom feeders.
That's correct.
If you have the highest score of the 7-8 matchup, whoever wins the 7-8 gets to pick wherever you want in next year's draft.
Correct.
The lowest score of the 2 9 and 10 team matchups the last week, the lowest score gets the fish. So Dave, if you win the bottom feeders, you get to pick where you want, just like Jason did this year.
Correct.
And Dave, you could do that. Dave, you are not winning the fish. It's whoever is the worst, lowest score the final week
gets the fish. Whoever's the best in the losers bracket gets the pick.
So first of all, Jen is kind of picking on me a little bit right now.
Okay.
She said, John rendered speechless, LOL. But then she makes a follow-up statement. It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Amen.
All right, here's Eric. He says, imagine if PJ wins a trophy and the bottom feeders, which is a strong possibility.
Could be true. That could be true. Yeah.
All right.
I think, Daniel, did you make the playoffs in both leagues?
In both men's leagues?
Yeah.
Number 2 seed
that
in both
really
leagues.
stinks. That really stinks.
Yeah. Are you in bottom feeders of either?
I'm in the bottom feeders in the AFC, and I made the...
Me too?
We're going to talk about that one later, yeah.
All right.
So,
here's I have it all right now. You see it says John.
There we go, John.
I have one from last week.
Okay.
We have a follow-up water bet video from last week. Here it is.
All right, here we go.
I'm not even going to get mad.
Alright, so this is from 2 weeks ago. I beat AB in the head-to-head. He water bet me, so he's
He is not happy.
So spin it, and I'll turn it around, Eric. You gotta spin it.
He doesn't want to spin it. He's so mad. He won't spin it.
He was like, I can't believe you remembered. I'm like, of course I remembered.
Wow. He does not know who we are at the
We got
show.
an Annie Oakley.
Oh, my.
We haven't done that.
Trick shot, right?
Yeah, it's like it's a trick shot. You can do any trick shot you want. So you can do
you don't have to do reverse.
The head, whatever you want.
So you get to, Daniel, you get to do whatever you want.
Here we go.
Are you going to shoot over? Oh!
Here we go.
Did it go over his head?
He got sprayed.
Oh, wow. Right down his bangs. Whoa! No cameras.
He got sprayed. He didn't get soaked, but...
Why are you getting wet tonight?
Because I lost a bet a couple weeks to you because I was being too cocky.
Yeah.
And I didn't shut up.
All right. Here we go.
You would think Nathan would learn.
Someone thought they could get Juggernaut 4 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
3 weeks,
And
actually.
that did not happen, so here we go.
Yeah, I still won.
Here's Nathan's bet. Oh, I wanted Pocketeer. That would be fantastic.
What is it? Water
Water
bomb.
bomb. I haven't seen that one in
You
a
throw
while.
it up in
You throw the cup at it.
Oh, the whole cup.
So the whole
That
cup.
was
I've
the
been
throw
wanting to
up
do
there.
that.
So
Nathan's so goofy. Get it? Because his shirt says goofy.
Okay, ready?
Oh! You just threw it at him.
Yeah, that's what you
But you... I thought you hit him in the face. What is that? Who's recording? Is this Eric?
Here we go.
Wow.
Hang on, pause it.
do. All right, so there's that one. Now you can go ahead.
Are we to this part now?
Yeah.
All right. This
There we
was
go.
amazing.
Yeah.
Last week we had a guest co-host, your son Isaac.
Yes, correct.
And we all did pick'ems.
Yeah.
Pastor Daniel in the AFC. Wait, you were youth. In the youth league, 5 for 5 in pick'em.
That's unreal.
Me in the NFC, 5 for 5 in pick'em.
Yeah.
It was amazing. That deserves a high five.
That's never happened before.
Secondly, Isaac picks the AFC. He is only getting 2 out of 5 right. So Isaac gets wet for 1.
Isaac's locked up.
So you bet me last week. You weren't here,
Nope.
but we bet that we would be number 1 in the youth, or he would be number 1 in the youth. Who's number 1 in the youth? That's us. First of all, we only fist bump on Wonder Twins.
Okay,
We
all
only
right.
shake.
Oh wait,
right.
you owe me a water bet
For what?
for that one.
Yeah, you didn't get him for that one yet. So we'll get it
Hang
later.
on, let me fill up a cup of water. You can do it right here.
Okay. Anyway, continue discussing.
This is the most surreal episode in the history.
Continue
And we've
discussing.
done some pretty
I know,
late
we've
at
done
night
some weird
shows.
ones. Yeah.
We've done some weird ones. Okay, the second thing is Pastor Daniel also lost a bet that I picked Dave to beat him.
Yeah.
He picked himself to beat Dave in the AFC.
That was a
in the
rough
NFC
one.
Where he's number 2.
Yeah.
I picked Dave.
Yeah, I know.
Who finished 10th.
Yeah.
And Dave won.
Yeah.
Over him, so
Yeah.
he lost that. And then again, like I said before, Isaac, 1 for Isaac, 2 for Pastor Daniel. So you only got
Alrighty.
hit once.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Do you have the wheel of water
Do I
ready?
need 2?
I'll pull it up.
Okay, there's also stuff going on in the text.
Isaac filled in for me while I was traveling. He got 2 right. Daniel and John somehow got all of theirs right. So he gets 2 shots tonight. I don't think they've ever done that. That's Isaac's luck right there. All right, what do we got here? Downtowner. So this is just a farther one. So it's just a little bit one. So yeah, about that. That's about right. So first one. Here we go.
I didn't get to enjoy that because I'm still trying to get the wheel of water. I'm trying to deal with the actual group text. Guys, chat in the show, not your text.
All right, here we go. This is classic. So this is classic.
You gotta get here twice? You didn't do any? What is happening here? Oh, this is just Isaac?
I don't know if Isaac's experienced this before. So how does it feel to get hit by 2 water bets? All right, water bets paid.
All right.
This is nuts.
Here we go.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Here we go.
Let me lift this up a little bit first.
Okay.
You lift me up.
I say we just do 2 over the head. Keep
That's
it
kind of
simple.
what I'm thinking too.
Just spin the wheel and let's do this already.
Let's do it this way. I want to lift this one up.
Okay.
You gotta be able to see me.
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta be able to
giant.
see. Okay.
This is why you guys need me around when we're doing the dumb water bets. This is why I'm the Andy Holloway of the show.
Here we go. Look at that. We got 2
Did
of
you
them.
spin the wheel?
They're right over the head. They're both over the head. Here we go.
Yeah,
You ready for
warm
this?
water. This
Oh,
is
this
cheating.
is great.
One
Here
is-
we go.
one got
First of
warm,
all, I
yeah.
can't do it over the head
This
because
is-
your head's not in the
This
shot.
is the first live water bet we've ever done. Oh, this is great.
This is bad
This
hair
is
day.
great.
Oh,
This is bad hair day 1. Bad hair day 1.
You said over the head. You didn't say bad
Here
hair
we
day.
go. Here we go.
This is pretty warm,
Number
though.
2.
You totally cheated.
Number 2.
I was trying to get it cold.
Yeah, but it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Let's do
He's
it.
got 2 of them. Let's do it, John. Show
Should
me
I
the
just-
second one.
Should I just put it in his pocket?
No, I think you should
Should I just throw it in his face?
just right over his head.
Okay, I need
just
a ladder
right over
for
his
this.
head. Yeah, I mean that's just fantastic.
The
I
first
mean,
one I did
how
slow.
about it?
First
How about
of all, look at this. It goes all the way down to an accident, just like maybe
Look
one of
at
his
that.
children would have had.
You guys are privy to the first live water bets we've ever done as part of the actual show, and the first water bets that have been done here in Daniel's office. I mean, how cool is that?
He is drenched. He is so stinking drenched.
Here's
the
fantastic.
best thing. The next part of the show is you have to do the youth power rankings.
I mean, this is fantastic. I love this. This is now my favorite show we've ever done.
So in the group text, Nathan says, "Is the show ready yet?"
Nathan?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing?
Isaac says it's been on rewatch, and so I sent him a screenshot of the text that we sent out an hour ago.
Okay, here we go. On to the Youth League. Daniel, are you ready to do this?
Hold on. Cheryl says, amazing!
You're getting me wet.
Working.
My goodness.
Hang on. We're not at the caboose yet. My mouse is glitching out. All right.
Alrighty. I got it.
Here we go. My hands are wet.
Yeah.
My head is dripping wet.
Everything is wet.
Everything. Yep.
There's water on the wall!
Yeah, I like it.
All right, this is the final power ranking of the regular season here going into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Starting out with number 10, it's Rachel and Monica, who I think they have given up completely on carrying this season.
They have. They have not done anything.
They started Brees Hall, who was inactive.
Yeah.
They did not even have a kicker or a defense on their roster.
Okay.
Not even that they were on bye.
Not
they didn't
even
even
on
have
the
a
roster.
roster.
Okay, all right.
They scored 89 points. They lost by only 27 points.
Okay.
And they left Isaac Garendo on the bench. 26 points for Isaac Garendo on the bench. And 19
and Brees Hall playing.
For Tyrone Tracy, also on the bench.
Wow.
They could have beaten you two, giving me the number 1 seed and the first round bye. Well, yeah, no, I lost the first round bye because they didn't beat you. So they're getting 3 awards this week.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate
First of all, they get the Youth League caboose.
Okay. Okay.
Secondly, because you did not have a kicker or a defense and started an inactive running back, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Also, I'm not sure if you know this. This is why you play fantasy football.
This is what's great about sports. This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game. Hello?
Hello?
You play to win the game.
Yeah, you play to win the game, Jordan and Allie. And I'm sorry that you're sick, Jordan. But come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Because you did not play those people, they get the first seed.
I like it.
Eric gets into the playoffs. Eric misses the playoffs if you beat these two. Come on, man.
Oh, goodness.
Here's the
They
next
could have
thing.
kept Eric out of the playoffs.
They could have. And then I would have played them next.
Oh, that would have been great.
Jordan said in the YouTube chat, someone has to hold the loser spot. Thank you, Jordan. Coming in the next matchup.
Number 9,
You
equally,
need a towel? You're so wet right now.
He's good.
equally as depressing as is this
totally
water
good.
bet. It's tea time. Isaac.
Oh, my.
Whoa! Isaac!
All he needed to do this week was win, and he was into the playoffs.
Yeah.
He also starts an inactive running back this week in Ken Bone Walker,
Yeah.
and he left his kicker on bye.
Yeah.
Did you even want to make the playoffs? What are you doing? In the end, it really doesn't even matter because he lost by 78 points.
78?
But, come on, man.
I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. You're making money.
And I just want to point out
Come on, man. Come on.
that this continues Isaac's record of never making the playoffs in the Youth League. That's really impressive.
You want to read it?
Oh, I see. There's, what's the word, collusion?
Oh!
There's collusion?
There's collusion at hand here.
Oh,
Okay.
my!
Jordan says, listen, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to keep the peace at home.
Oh, no!
They threw the game.
You cannot do that.
You can't do
They
that.
threw the game.
We should
Can't
put
do
them
that.
both in the consolation is what we should
No,
do.
we should disqualify
There.
Eric is what we should do.
Yeah! Eric's getting booted.
Wait, which is worse? Him being disqualified or him just losing in the first round of the playoffs anyway?
Can it get much worse than the trade we vetoed?
All right. Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, number 8, it's We Love Lamar getting a season high 29 points from not Taysom Hill.
Tyreek Hill is back from a knee injury.
Yeah.
Tyreek
Hill gets 29 points, earning him a Welcome Back award.
Woo!
I'm glad I didn't do this in my league. I thought about it.
Sing it.
Sing it out, everybody.
Welcome back,
Tyreek Hill.
Your dreams were your ticket out of Illuminati Pizza.
Maybe sometime next year we'll sing that for Taysom Hill. But.
Maybe.
However, the rest of Sergio's team did not do so much. Lamar Jackson on bye still got 28 from Tua, his backup quarterback, but only 4 points from Cook.
Wow.
0 points from Lockett, and he's got 2 guys on his roster on IR.
That's
Why?
rough.
Drop him. Find someone else.
I know.
He's got the potential to go somewhere in the consolation bracket, but who knows?
Okay, I have a correction to the collusion assumption.
Okay.
You like how I did that?
I did.
Mm-hmm. It says, Eric said, whoa, we never discussed this. And Jordan said, we actually threw nothing. We just don't care enough.
That's what I figured. That's what I figured. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, number 7.
We don't care enough to collude.
Collusion requires effort, and we're not in on that. We're not in.
At number 7, it's Tutter Failure Show.
Oh no!
Posting 151
That's a lot of points.
151 points.
Tough.
Yeah. Knocking Sergio out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because if he won and Isaac and Eric both lost, Sergio would actually. If Isaac lost, Sergio won.
Can you imagine the kick in the crotch that would be to Isaac? Have
yeah.
Sergio make the playoffs?
Man, yeah.
Oh.
Cheryl, I'd love to rank you higher, but I can't put you higher than number 7 if you're in the consolation bracket. But listen to this lineup for her this week. Jalen Hurts, 28 points. Chuba Hubbard, 20 points. Adam Thielen, 20 points. Devontae Adams, 26 points. And she left Jordan Addison on the bench with 40.
Wow.
So
That's
overall,
amazing.
that little mouse team was working hard this week.
My goodness.
All right, everybody shout out for Cutter Failure. You can't stop Cutter Failure.
You can't stop it! Cutter Failure. Yep.
Okay, we've got some more.
Oh,
Eric says, thank you, Isaac, Sergio, Ali, and Jordan for giving me the playoff spot. And Eric said, Jordan said Ali is the manager, and I purposely didn't mention anything to Jordan about their roster all weekend because I didn't want to have to edit anything.
I didn't look.
He just stayed out of it. He just stayed out of it.
I should have looked and done the managing as I am the manager of the youth.
All right.
Yeah.
Next
matchup, number 6, it's the Misfits, Brody. And his team name is correct. He is a Misfit in the playoffs. He only scored 109 points this week. He's on a 2-game losing skid. He's got the 5 seed, but he needs to play a little bit better this week if he wants to go anywhere in the playoffs. Granted, Bucky Irving got hurt, with only 2 points. -4 from the Bills' defense on a game that should not have been like that. That was insane. Rashad White on his bench got the benefit of the Irving injury. He got 24 points. A couple of his key players on bye. I think he'll be fine this week against AB, but he's getting an honorary.
We hope he beats AB.
I hope he beats AB. Oh my gosh!
Talking.
Stop.
John!
I'm watching
Okay, here we go. There we go. There we go.
Brody gets a new honorary award. He gets the Misfit
Happy
Toy.
Halloween's on my phone.
Okay.
The Misfit Toy Award.
I want to see it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good one.
I can go with that.
It's seasonally themed as well.
I like it.
Brody has surgery on Monday. We're going to be keeping him in our prayers.
Yeah, let's pray,
We're praying
Brody.
for him tonight.
Have good surgery.
Yep.
He's going to do great. Number 5, it is Ross and Marcel, Aaron and PJ right here.
We're number 1!
Listen.
And you've got us at number 5!
Listen! I don't care that you're number 1
What
seed.
is this?
And they're on a 6-game winning streak. You should have lost this week.
This is
You
bogus.
don't deserve to be number 1.
This is
you only
bogus.
scored 116 points.
Oh,
You're going
my.
to lose in round 2 when you come in
I
the
like
playoffs.
how you guys make fun of my power rating.
You started George Pickens, who is inactive.
What?
Brock Bowers and
We
AJ
did?
Brown.
Yes, we did.
Only
I
got
didn't
you
check in
8
time.
points. You did get 31 points from Bill, and
reality-
you left Cooper Kupp on the bench.
I've had a stressful week at work. I didn't have time to check.
So,
The reality is I don't really do anything with that team. Aaron does all.
so why are you number 5? Because your poor decisions and poor performances are why you're number 5 in the power rankings. So even though you won, you get the Met Award.
So first of all, We did so mad. We won and secured first place overall.
I love it.
I like
Second of all, go ahead.
My rants this week are not about me; they're about.
Good.
Secondly, Cheryl says the working hard is her favorite award. And
all right.
she's glad she got it.
Good.
I just read this, so it's not pre-screened. AB says, I would have any of those names in the playoffs other than you, Eric, just letting you know.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right.
Well, AB, you need to collude better.
Yep. Number 4, right above you, is me, Read 'em and Weep, which I really need to change my name because Jaden Reed is pathetic.
Yeah.
So I'm giving myself. All right.
It's more like Read 'em and P.
Yeah,
He's
for
terrible.
real. You guys are going to love this. I'm
Okay.
giving myself the reverse unicorn award.
Okay.
Because the rest of my team was great.
Okay.
Except Jaden Reed. So listen to this. Listen real close.
You get a unicorn butt.
Whoa!
Wow!
First of all, if you were a Christian kid in the 80s, you know what just happened.
We just heard the devil.
The devil was speaking through the show.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Wow.
You read that backwards.
That's impressive. And I'm giving you a unicorn butt. So
it's a unicorn.
That's the reverse unicorn.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Jaden Reed's getting benched this week.
My goodness.
I still pull out the win over
Watch
Brody.
Jaden Reed go off this
I know,
week
he will.
and you
He
lose
will.
it.
That's
He's
always how
terrible.
it works. 133 to 109, I beat him. I only needed 3 more points to jump you 2 and get the 1 seed.
Oh, that's too bad.
Because you had
I
such
really
pathetic
wanted you to get
performance.
it. Yeah.
We have Cooper Cup bench, and we still got more points.
I thought you benched him on purpose, and I was like, why is he on the bench? And so I left him there.
I didn't move him.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, number
I
3.
haven't changed anybody on that team.
A bit of a management debacle, but we'll
Clearly,
deal with
yeah.
it and move on.
Number 3, it's AB. Just give me the playoffs award. In possibly the closest matchup we've had all season, AB looked to be getting destroyed going into Monday night, and then Jamar Chase does jump things. He puts up 42 points, another 8 points from his kicker, giving him 152.1 points, which was just enough to lose by 0.38 points to Casey.
Wow! That is tough.
He could have played MVS or Keenan Allen. He could have played MVS over Keenan Allen and won, but really it doesn't even matter for this week.
Were you playing MVS?
Number 5
I wasn't,
seeding.
so I don't know.
So AB's ego may be a little bit hurt, but he's still got the playoff spot. But since he asked for it, AB gets the playoffs award.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
I mean, I know.
I really hoped he could win that one.
Yeah.
So close yet so far. I could have done the missed it by that much.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to go for, but he asked for the playoffs award.
Okay,
So,
there you go.
All right, number 2 is I hate this. Oh, no. I'm saying I hate this. I hate this.
I'm Ron Burgundy. I mean, we have a little cue card issue here.
It's the clowns, Eric, somehow defying all odds.
My goodness.
And sneaking into the playoffs
Sending
at
the clowns
6 and
on this
8
one. Yeah.
in the playoffs.
Craziness.
Thanks to Sergio, Isaac, and Jordan Alley all losing. Getting a monster week from Josh Allen.
Yeah.
58 points. Puka Nacua with 42 points.
Yeah.
So Eric gets another combined award. He gets the Juggernaut Twins award.
Juggernaut.
Wonder Twin powers activate. Octopus.
Form of an ice unicycle.
I think there'd be a nice unicycle tonight.
I think so.
So he gets 169 points this week, and he'll have Zach Charbonnet on the bench.
Oh my
He had 3 of the 6 guys that completely went off.
Wow.
39 points on the bench there. That would have put him over 200 points had he started him over Nick Chubb.
Oh my, he'd have had Allen, Nakua, and
Charbonnet,
my.
yeah. So
Wow.
the football gods are looking down on Eric this week, but
That's
I think
crazy.
this was really just a lucky week for him, and he's going to
that's
get knocked out
crazy.
by me this week. So
My goodness.
we will see. Number 1, it is the favorite to win it all this year. It is Joey Casey. Possibly the scariest team this week. He had Sam Darnold putting up 45.
Casey.
Josh Jacobs putting up 24. Saquon Barkley, a slow week, but still 15 points from him. Derrick Henry on the bench.
You got Barkley, Jacobs, and
Yeah,
oh
he has
my.
the 3 top backs in the league
Wow.
right now. He's got 152.48 points, barely beating AB. We talked about that already. He's got the number 2 seed and the first round bye.
And who's got the number 1 seed?
Should be me.
But who has it?
Casey, he has 3 words for AB this week.
I got 3 words for you.
Yeah, AB! You like that, AB! Yeah!
Take that!
Your youth league matchups.
Alrighty.
Hold on.
Okay.
Pause it for a second. We've got Eric has been spouting off a little bit here, so I think it's
we
important.
can read it. Do we really need to?
Eric says 9th to playoff bound, and then he says revenge of the veto starts now.
Okay.
First Daniel, the team the trade was vetoed with, and then PJ and then Aaron, the vetoer, the next week. He said, if you look closely, you can see Daniel sweating profusely. The shirt is stretched. You're worried about playing Eric in the playoffs.
A little bit, honestly.
First of all, I had nothing to do with any of this, so I don't want to be dragged in.
I didn't either. I'm not even the.
But you're the one who vetoed.
No, I'm not the. He's the league manager.
But you hit the veto button.
It shouldn't have come to me anyway. That's on Daniel, not
all right,
me.
Let's get to the AFC.
All right, AFC playoffs.
Power rankings.
So excited. No, I'm not. This one is going to stink. This one.
It is going to stink.
This is painful.
I am in pain.
This is painful.
I'm in a lot of pain.
Coming in at number 10, it is Iowa Barnstormers, John and Eric.
Me.
Losing to the other Eric.
That's okay.
Dropping to 4-10, 102.5 points. And this one is tough because I have said that if I'm not first, I'm last. But this performance and season in general was truly dismal and deserving of last place. Virtually everyone in single digits and nothing on the bench. This is a fitting AFC caboose.
My team is so bad.
Yes,
it's so bad I lost to Eric.
It is bad.
It's so bad I'm in the bottom feeders.
Yeah.
It's so bad I'm the caboose. It's so bad. This team is so bad I could bring the fish home 2 years in a row.
Yeah. This is bad.
I need divine intervention on my team.
Coming in at number 9, it is Brees and Quiet. I lose to Isaac. Dropped to 7-7. 7-7. This team started 6-1. 6-1.
So you went 1-6.
And I'm now 7-7. 128 points. Missing the caboose this week by not that much. And this has been the single most disappointing team I've ever managed in fantasy football. If you would have asked me 6 weeks in,
you don't know what disappointing is.
I was feeling great. I had a team that was 6-1 or 5-1, and the other team was 1-5. And if you'd have said, Aaron, which one of those teams do you think is going to make the playoffs? I would have said the 5-1. Would you? You'd be wrong though. It's the 1-5 team that squeaks their way into the playoffs, and this team, because of Brees freaking Hall, can't muster a win in the second half of the season.
Is it Brees' fault or the manager?
I blame Brees Hall, Rashee Rice, Chris Olave, Ladd McConkey, Derrick Henry for being on bye, who all left me hanging.
They did.
Bueller.
Still felt water drip down my neck.
Bueller.
You're soaked.
Yeah. Not only that, this is deserving. This is what this award is for. Playoffs!
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
I'm in the loser's bracket, and I just hope I win a game.
That's what I hope too. I want to win one game.
And you know what else? This team is who I thought they were.
But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
It is who I thought they were. This is the worst team in the history of fantasy football, other than Iowa Barnstormers, but an awful team. And I just have to say this. What are we doing?
What are we doing here?
What are we doing?
God, always does
loud.
that. Yeah, it's too loud.
So
what are we doing? Unbelievable.
I appreciated you putting the Barnstormers in there with you because this is truly that times 1,000.
Yeah.
The worst that we've ever played fantasy football, John.
It is.
Coming in at number 8, it is an utterly dismal team that was
we're both behind
I know,
Eric.
that was
That's
still better
horrible.
than our teams this last week. It is Pickens, Nose, and Laporta Potty. Eric beating John and Eric Pulling to 3-11. Did you hear me say that? Pulling to 3-11. 138.6 points, and it wasn't pretty, but he got the dub against the worst team in the league. His team gave him everything they had to end the regular season on a positive note, but at the end of the day, he was lucky.
Lucky?
That's right, that's me. That's my cue.
Yeah, I saw that your finger wasn't on the button.
Lucky.
Now,
Turn down again.
coming in at number 7, Avengers, Infinity Warren, Ben, losing to Jeremy, dropping to 9-5, 130.7 points. And it was a down week for Ben with 5 of his starters on bye. But I just want to say, I appreciate Ben making waiver wire moves to at least try and beat Jeremy for me and Isaac. But T. Higgins and Jalen Warren, which are his team name, really pooped the bed. It was a good try, Ben, and I appreciate you still having the integrity to try. He is 9-5 going into the playoffs, so he lost, but in the end, it didn't even matter. Because he knew he was going to be in the playoffs. At number 6, the person who beat Ben, Jeremy, pulling to 7-7 with 156.4 points, and he squeaks his way into the playoffs over me based on total points scored. 156 seems like a lot of points, but when you look into it, it was really only Sam Darnold with 46 points.
Yeah, that's right.
That gave him the win, so that makes
Super
him
Sam Darnold.
a unicorn.
Do you even know this unicorn's name?
Sparkly, right?
Sparkles.
So he gets a unicorn, but in reality, he can praise the Lord for Sam Darnold. Because had he not had Sam Darnold, Ben put up a good enough fight, he might have still won.
Go Vikings.
Coming in at number 5, it is Christians, worthy of love. Tristan losing to Daniel, dropping to 8-6, 169 points.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
How are we both worse than Tristan?
And Eric. I don't know what we're doing.
All right, you can continue.
And so 169 points and huge weeks for Chase Brown, Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, and Isaac Borindo. Just were not enough to get it done, limping his way into the playoffs over me. He did everything right, but it wasn't enough. He just don't have the power.
I just can't do it, Captain.
I don't have the power!
At number 4, it is Njoku's on me. Judah beating Nathan. I'm going to say that again. Beating Nathan.
Not the Judah part, the beating Nathan.
Judah's not in the playoffs, but beating Nathan. 6-8, pulls his record to 6-8. 187.02 points. And I would love to rank him higher for such a massive week and for beating Nathan. But after all this huffing and puffing, he still didn't make the playoffs.
Oh, no.
Zach Charbonnet was a huge part of the score, but the rest of his team was great as well. His team was working hard.
Shout it out, the joke's on me.
That's the confidence I got, 'cause he got me. That's why I really feel like
You can't stop me!
Unfortunately, it's a little bittersweet since he won't be in the playoffs. At number 3,
That could have been. It
is Will You Amari Me, Isaac.
No, I will not.
Beating Aaron.
I want him when he proposes to his future wife. Will you Amari me?
Pulling to 8-6. A winning record. 165.88 points. Makes the playoffs in his first men's league. And this is a proud and disappointing moment for me as a father. We like to think that we will stay young and strong forever, but I've officially become an old man like John and Randy. Isaac, I just want to say this. Carry on the Schilt name into the playoffs, my son. May God bless you and keep you, and His grace shine upon you and your family and your children and their children and their children. And maybe one day we will win this league again. But 60 points from Josh Allen, that's the definition of you.
We're gonna be best friends forever, and I'll
So here's the thing: Sparkle and Pointy can be friends now. They got people to play with. They get to play together.
Oh, I was going to show that picture. Shoot. I forgot about that.
We'll do it next
Coming in at number 2. This one again disappoints me. This is Nathan getting jiggy with it. He loses to Judah, but still 9-5. 182.4 points. He loses to Judah by 5 points. I wish I could move him down farther for losing to Judah, but 180 points is nothing to sneeze at. And his team continues to be on fire, except for last week.
Oh man!
Great weeks across the board, with help from Puka Nakua with 40, but nobody remembers second place, Nathan, the biggest loser.
This is your most logical power ranking.
And coming in at number 1, it is Daniel.
Let's go.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Boo.
Beating Tristan. Pulling to 9-5. 199.44 points.
That's a lot of points.
And what a performance going into the playoffs. 40-point weeks from both Jamar Chase and Jordan Addison were the backbone, but everyone else was good as well, and he had 45 points on the bench. Unbelievable. This would have been an epic Wonder Twins, but I refuse to give Daniel more than one award, so he just gets the Juggernaut.
Nothing stops me! I draw power!
You didn't even hear what I said, Daniel. I
Sorry,
said it would have
John
been
was talking to me.
It would have been an epic Wonder Twins, but I refuse to give you more than one award.
That's
so
fair.
you just get the AFC Juggernaut.
Okay, that's fair. I do have one thing to say about that.
Okay.
I was 3 points away from being the big Juggernaut and the fat caboose.
Oh, wow. That would have been cool.
I almost did the same thing.
That would have been cool.
3 points.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Between the two leagues.
Yeah.
We were opposites. We were total opposites.
We were just off of both of us. Could have done the same thing.
That's crazy.
We both were horrible and one an amazing
Man. All righty. NFC, John.
Before we do anything, cut to the close shot. Are you ready?
Okay.
I have to show the world something that's happening tonight. My lock screen of my phone has my beautiful granddaughter.
Yeah.
But tonight, that picture is changing.
Oh, my!
I have Andy Holloway in my new lock screen.
Wow!
That's how amazing this is. So every time I'm going to open my phone, Andy's going to be smiling at me.
Goodbye, Avalon.
So happy about that. I just control up, and there he is faded in the background.
Boy,
too, behind
that
my
is
apps.
fantastic.
But right now, there's Andy.
Wow.
You can probably set like a video so that you see him talking to you when you open
That
your
is
phone.
awesome.
You'll have to show me how to do that.
All righty.
You or some teenager will have to show me.
NFC, John.
Let's get to
this
the
show
NFC
is lasting a long time.
matchup.
Let's do it.
Dropping from number 5 to number 10 in the power rankings. What did he say?
Brandy says in the chat that you have more gray than he does.
Oh, stop it.
You can monitor it from now on. Okay, dropping from 5 to 10 with a loss to Randy Ermers.
There's Randy.
Randy knocking him out of the playoffs. It's Jason's Pistachio Farm Jason. He got 60 from Josh Allen and still lost. 27 from Devontae Adams and still lost. 24 from Chase Brown and still lost. He scored 153 points, the 4th highest in the league, but Randy had the 2nd highest with 184.
Wow.
Jason gets the biggest loser.
Oh, I knocked.
Oh.
Who'd we lose?
That's the second time I've knocked over Wolverine in my life,
man.
but
listen, if
he's
you
fine.
break his claws
He's fine.
again,
He's fine.
you're not getting a
His
new
claws
one.
are not
I'll
breaking.
pull this show right over. But he gets the biggest loser for losing the game and losing a playoff position.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 9, dropping from number 6 to number 9, it is the number 1 bottom feeder. That's his name, the team name.
Yeah.
Chris. He lost to Eric Eitenbrock 176 to 117.
Wow.
That's 59 points.
Yeah.
One player. He had over 20, and that was Roma Dunze.
Oh, wow.
Justin Herbert with 15, Travis Kelce and Travis Etienne 11, Mike Evans 10, and his former team name, Isaiah Pacheco, 8.
Yeah.
Bucky Irvin 2. Chris's team was hardly working.
I
And just need to say, I've always wanted to interrupt you with this, that there is a bit of a furor from Abby and Jen about removing Avaline from your phone. that Avaline is significantly cuter, so you need to keep Avaline.
It's not about cuteness. It's not about cuteness.
It's all about the way it makes
Abby,
you feel.
the reason Avaline has been displaced on my phone is because of you!
No.
You told Andy Holloway about me! And Andy sent me a video! This is the most amazing, incredible, insane surprise I practically ever had in my life.
I still can't even believe it.
I don't believe it.
I can't even believe it.
We might have to show that video on
Anyway, all right.
We're not going to show that video on Sunday.
Here we go.
Here we
Show
go.
this clip.
Dropping one spot with a loss is Show Me the Numbers.
Yeah.
Tom, I don't know what his
Yeah.
name means. Is that some kind of cool
I'm
thing?
not
No
sure.
idea.
Yeah.
He lost to Aaron of all people.
Yeah.
Who has been number 10 in the power rankings
Yeah.
the entire season.
Yeah.
Three of his starters in the 20s, 3 in the teens, including Jordan Love with a whopping 16 points.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Cardinals got him -1. His kicker got 2. Tom just didn't have the power.
Do it, Captain. I didn't have the power.
Just not enough for the win, and just not enough to make the playoffs.
And I'm going to tell a little story here on this one.
Here's a story
on Monday
about
night,
a man named Tom.
On Monday night, we had our life group, and we had a little Christmas party. And Tom and Holly and Tony and Jenny all came over. We played some games. Tom showed up, we were talking, and he was like, well, it all comes down to tonight. I said, oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? I said, when is it? I had picked up Brandon Cooks in case CeeDee Lamb didn't go. And I said, what time's the game start? He goes, about 7:30, I think. I was like, oh, I need to check and see if it got there. And he goes, yeah, I need to check, and I need a terrible game from CeeDee Lamb. And I look, and it was like 2 minutes into the game, and I was like, oh, CeeDee Lamb touchdown. It's over.
Oh, man. Oh. Wow. Sorry, Tom. Dropping to number 7 because he failed to make the playoffs, it's Night Raiders Dave. Like he said in the text, he is peaking at the end of the season instead of during the rest of the season.
Yeah.
He actually won, but still didn't make the playoffs,
Yeah.
with 3 players scoring 20 points each, half of his score and 2/3 of Daniel's score.
Wow.
And Dave gets the Wonder Triplets Award.
Wonder Twin Powers activate. Shape of octopus.
Form of an ice unicycle.
And I'm lightning. I think I gotta
You're
come up
supposed to
with
be
something
the
else
unicorn.
for next year.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will keep him from winning the dreaded fish.
Maybe.
trophy.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, moving up 3 spots and coming at number 6 for making the playoffs, the overall number 2 seed, but backing into the playoffs with a horrible loss. It is the Sun God, Pastor Daniel, half his team in single digits. His highest scorer, David Njoku, with 17.
That tells you
Only
a lot right
94.
there.
Pastor Daniel gets the caboose.
Woo!
Because you were the fat caboose too, right?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, he needs to take it all.
I'll take
Let
it.
the caboose just
Yeah.
Okay.
do one of these.
Yeah.
What's happening? You had a multi-whoopsie-daisy last week, caboose this week. Not holding my breath for you to do well in the playoffs, Mr. Number 2 seed. It's a good thing you got a bye.
Yeah.
Last week was my experimental week with the different guys to see how they would do, because none of these
go well.
weeks really matter. Obviously, that one didn't really work well.
Hopefully-
This week I had Brian Robinson, Zay Flowers, Lamar Jackson, and one other starter on bye.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you didn't need this to get into the
Yeah,
playoffs like a lot of the other guys.
Yeah.
Which is why I was like, whatever. That's why I trash talk.
Hopefully this week off will teach your team to show up and play.
Alrighty.
When you finally start. Moving up 5 spots.
Okay.
5 spots with a respectable 151 points.
Okay.
But more importantly, knocking Jason out of the playoffs. And finally, for the first time, getting to the top half of the power
Yeah.
rankings. It is Violence of the Week. Mr.
That's right, baby.
Aaron D. Schilt.
That's right. I like that I'm in the lowest possible spot of the winning spot. So,
There you go.
Actually, 6th would be the
well,
lowest.
but of the winning
playoffs.
spots.
Jahmyr Gibbs with 20. CeeDee Lamb, aforementioned, 21. Kahil Shakir, 23. Josh Jacobs, 24. Baker Mayfield, 25. You see, it goes 20,
That's right.
21, 23, 24, 25. Wow. A ton of points from a ton of players. So good, in fact, that Jaden Reed took the week off and got you 0 points.
Yes, correct.
Still, Aaron climbing the power rankings, making the playoffs, winning the game, 150 points. Aaron and his team were hardly working. This week, you are working hard.
Only thing I fear is God, and He on my side.
Shout it out!
That's a guy, 'cause He got me. That's why I really feel like
you can't stop me! Stop the Lamb.
That's the first time I've gotten that in a long time. I'm very excited about it.
It's the first time your team earned it.
I know.
I'd say I'm happy for you, but
yeah.
Well, I think all the negative reinforcement or negative, what is it? Negative feedback?
No, negative reinforcement.
All the negative reinforcement caused your team to make the playoffs.
I think so. I think it works.
You're welcome. Moving up 4 spots because he made the playoffs and he couldn't fall behind the two of you in the power rankings. It's Sneaky Buggers Todd. Respectable 28 from Jalen Hurts and a great 20 from Chuba Hubbard, even though it's Chuba. Anyways,
I think Chuba's
but with a horrible 117, he got 4 points from Nick Chubb, 8 from A.J. Brown, 5 from Deebo Samuel, 9 from Travis Kelce, and no starting kicker in his lineup. Todd gets the, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You had that one? Hang on.
It says right here. What does it say right there?
What are we doing here?
Oh, you wanted Aaron's, though.
What are we doing? Yeah.
Speaking of what are we doing,
what are we doing? Now give yourself one of those.
Look, it says, what are we doing? Aaron Schilt voice.
Yeah.
I
know. I don't know how I missed that.
I don't know either.
I don't even know where I am anymore.
All right. Yeah, whatever.
Well.
Anyway.
I can understand if you had been producing a YouTube show for 7 years and finally got some notoriety and recognition from one of the all-time great Mr. Andy Holloway, but you don't fully grasp that, but still, it's off.
All right, John.
All right.
I missed, 3 awards.
No kicker. Team is playing horribly, and that he's in the playoffs. What I don't know is what he's doing. He's not going to make much of a noise in the playoffs. Yeah. What are we doing? In the playoffs, this looks like a bottom feeders team, to be honest. Maybe I can kick... That's what I'll do. I'll take Todd out of the playoffs.
Okay.
Put Dave up into the playoffs and Todd down to the bottom.
You want me to modify that in the league?
Can you do that?
Okay, yeah.
No, we can't do that. That would be like mega collusion. No. How are you doing? Do you need me to talk
No, we're
some
good.
more?
Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Here we go.
Moving down 1 spot in the power rankings with a win and with the second highest score of 184 after crushing Jason's hopes and dreams. It is I Do Not Like Joe Mixon Randy with 40 points from Jordan Anderson and 46 points from Jamar Chase on Monday night. To get 46 against you on the Monday night game. I mean, you and Tom, that's one thing, but that's just a touchdown. 46 points
that's crazy.
In one night, and that wrecked Jason and his season. Randy gets the Wonder Twins Award.
Wonder Twin powers activate. Shape up, octopus.
Form of an ice unicycle.
And moving up 1 spot with a win, crushing Chris and scoring the 3rd highest number of points this week. It's Lovin' My Neighbors Eric Eitenbrock. Wow. I almost marked him down because he benched Neighbors, but that's all right. Everyone on his team was in double digits. Yeah. Everyone. He got Brock Purdy and James Conner both in the 20s, but with 33 points from my favorite player in the league, Mr. Justin Jefferson. Distinguishing himself from the rest of the team, Eric gets the Unicorn Award!
We're gonna be best friends forever, and I'll name you Pointy!
And Eric also has been quite ill for a few weeks, so let's keep praying for Eric and Brody, their whole family.
Couple of comments here.
Going on.
Okay. Jeremy Schimmel, in response to the surprise that we've experienced tonight, where it's the big, the most surprising thing, he says, wait, John, Charisse saying yes wasn't the bigger surprise? And,
Jeremy, we'll talk about that.
Chris Griesbach, just, I assume, in a response to his power ranking, just says, boo!
So, Chris, you're the one who has tanked since the beginning of the season. You backed into the bottom feeders, of which you are a founding member.
Need a tanking award with the elf clip, which is the freaking puppy and tanking. We gotta do that. Okay, anyway.
All right, we have to do this. Staying at number 1 and having the highest score, it is Bye. Me.
Can we just end it right here and not
See you
talk
next
about
time.
The reason my team is not, it doesn't even matter, is because I have the number 1. I have the bye this week.
Unbelievable.
I got 42 from Punchia Nakua, 31 from Joe Burrow, 29 from Tyreek Hill,
he's struggling
28
over there.
from Jawan Jennings, 23 from Kyron, and I had 28 with Tua on the bench.
That's
I was
ridiculous.
literally, not figuratively, literally unstoppable this week. But with the number 1 seed all sewn up several weeks ago, it didn't even matter.
Yeah.
Todd, my opponent, still made the playoffs, even though I beat him. I again get the, if a juggernaut wins in the forest and there's no one there to hear it, does he make a sound award?
Yes, he does. Here.
No, he doesn't, because there's no one there to hear it. No. But I'm still scared of loving my neighbors. I'm not really scared of Randy, but of loving my...
I don't know if anybody's scared of Randy.
That's the end of the power ranking.
Anyway, here we go.
Okay, so I have
Here's the problem, Daniel. You do yours, and then we'll talk
put
the problem.
Pick'em sound on. What are we doing?
I was gonna talk about how we're gonna do this first.
Okay, all right.
So what are you talking about then? You got a plan? You got a plan?
Go ahead.
My thought with this, I thought I texted you guys this earlier, but I might not have. Since there's only 2 matchups in the youth league this week, and there's
29 in the others.
4 in the other ones, I was thinking we all pick for everybody.
Okay.
And then we just take our total correct picks.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
We're
all gonna pick for all the leagues.
Oh.
In the past,
I'm not prepared for this, but we'll do it anyway.
But we can if you want to pick all.
Yeah, I think we should, because this is the waterbed extravaganza here. So
here's the problem. The consolation brackets might change a bit depending on how I go in and do it. So that's the problem. But anyway,
we'll try this out anyway. We'll figure it out later.
Give me the Aaron eye roll, would you?
I say we do everything other than the consolation brackets.
Give me the Aaron eye roll. Give me the Aaron eye roll.
So we're not picking the consolation brackets.
That's for you.
We're not picking the consolation brackets.
Yourself
all right, here we go. Youth league. It's me versus Eric. Number 3 versus number 6.
Who are you taking?
I'm going me.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Eric. I'd like Daniel to lose, but I'm not so sure that's going to happen.
All right, and then AB versus Brody. Number 4 versus number 5.
I know who I want to win.
Yeah.
I'm picking AB. I don't like it, but I'm picking AB.
Wow.
I'm going Brody.
I'll go Brody. Now, I am not prepared, so I'm prepared to be wet next week.
Yeah. All right. Tristan versus Isaac.
AFC.
I'm going to bet on Isaac. I want Isaac to win. I'm going to go with Isaac.
I'm taking Tristan.
I'm taking Tristan.
You guys.
Also. But here's the thing. Did you see Tristan's points
actually,
this
no.
week?
I'm changing it. I'm going Isaac. He had a great...
Isaac has never been good at fantasy football.
I'm taking Isaac.
Okay.
He's 9th in the youth league. How
Jeremy
is he
versus Ben in the rematch with the full team. I'm going Ben,
I'm
baby!
I'm going Ben.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Jeremy.
Sorry, Jeremy. And then skip the consolation. And then we go your NFC, John. What do we got here?
It is Randy versus Todd. It is a bad matchups for Todd in Philadelphia. They're playing Kansas City defense.
Yeah.
He's got better players, though.
Yeah.
So, I've decided to flip a coin to find out.
Okay.
Heads is Todd. Tails is Randy.
Boy,
it is Tails Randy.
Okay.
I'm going Todd.
Daniel. Oh, okay. All right.
I can't pick Randy. I'm going Todd.
Doing?
I'm going Randy.
And I think I'm going to go Randy. Do not hose me, Randy!
Yeah.
I feel bad about my pick now.
Okay.
I X'd it out. I don't know what to do.
All right, here we go. You're going Todd. All
I'm
right.
going Todd, you got it.
Oh, this is the one, baby.
Oh, yeah.
It's Aaron versus Eric.
Eric Eidenbrook, me versus Eidenbrook.
I hope you win because I don't want to play him. But you are going to get crushed this week by Eric.
Me, baby.
Wow.
I am taking Eric down.
That is not
My team
happen.
gets up for this matchup.
Man, I got 2 tails for Randy.
And that's what we got.
Did you pick Aaron or Eric?
Yeah, I picked Eric.
All right.
Oh, you
so
guys.
we're picking 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 matchups.
6 matchups.
Okay.
You wrote it all down, right?
Yep, I got it all.
And then we can go, if I fix
I don't even know what's
cancellation, we do it
happening.
next week.
All I know is that Mr. Andy Holloway said hi to me by name.
And that is the show for this week.
That is it.
Thank you to Abby. Thank you to Andy. Thank you to everybody for watching. We appreciate it. Have a good Christmas. We'll be back before then.
I'm going to play it one more time.
Yeah,
we're going to be back before Christmas?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Hey,
later.
Aaron, John, Daniel, this is Andy from the Fantasy Footballers, and I took look at your podcast and you had your family write in and tell us what you guys were doing. And I just wanted to say it's pretty awesome. Wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas and appreciate your listenership and following the show.
Yes,
wish you
we
the
love
best
the
on
show.
your podcast and have a great Christmas season.
Spitballers.
How awesome.
That's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
That was shocking.
I know. That is amazing.
I don't know. Like, the shock is worn off. But it's just, like, I don't know. You know?
I'm going to take the clip of this and I'm going to email it to them.
That'd be great.
That was one of the
We need
coolest
to
things
tell
I've
him
ever
thank you of some kind or somehow in some way. We should send him some cane sauce.
Yeah.
Speaking of cane sauce, it's 9:47, gentlemen. Imagine if we had started at 9 and
I
be
know,
like 11
it'd be
o'clock
crazy.
before we're done. Because we'd be more tired, more crazy, and more surprised by it all. You are still really wet.
Yeah, I am.
Oh my word.
Did you see Nathan's response? He goes, yes, it's been on. Rewatch from the beginning. John circles it, and Nathan goes, sorry, I had cancer.